What is going on, guys? Paul James here. I'm going to keep this video really simple, right straightforward and to the point because I've got something really important I want to talk to you guys about. Now, what I want to do is I want to help you get going and actually land a client. This video, I'm officially titling it the 5-day Get a Client Challenge. And I know that many of you guys have gone through on YouTube and you've taken my free course there, but I want to take things up a notch because a free course is great, but I want to actually get you taking action. And I think that's exactly what we can accomplish by doing something like this, that I'm thinking about doing with this whole 5-day challenge thing. Now, by the way, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you drop below, subscribe, tick the bell notification icon, because I've got some killer content coming up here that you're not going to want to miss, and you'll get notified as soon as it's released, as long as you're subscribed. So continue watching this video if you want to start a legitimate service-based business where you help business owners, you provide digital marketing services to them, and you get paid handsomely for it. That's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about in this video. And I want to kind of map out all the details so that you can understand whether this is something that you might want to do or not do. But I know with a lot of people who maybe are forced to work from home or work remotely, or they just don't have an option right now, I think that this could be a really good solution to what's going on. So this will take effort. I do want to put that out there. A lot of people, they watch YouTube videos and I think sometimes people make them sound too easy, like it's just push button or you're just not sure if it's going to work. But I want to be transparent with you. This is going to take effort, but it will allow you to work from home, to work remotely. And I'm going to help you get started even if you don't have any experience yet, because everyone starts somewhere. I started off with no experience myself, so I know what that is like. Here's what's going on. Business owners out there right now, they are struggling. They are having trouble adapting to the current climate. They aren't getting as many customers as they used to get, and they need help getting more customers. And that is exactly where you can actually put yourself right in the middle of and actually get paid to do just that. Your job is to use digital marketing services to do that, to help them get more customers, to help them increase their bottom line, and to just help them stay afloat. Now, it's a simple problem-solution equation. So the way this works is you find a problem that a business owner has, you offer them a solution to that problem, and then they pay you for doing just that. That's how really any type of business model works if you really think about it. You know, if you go and you want to make a transaction at a mechanic, for example, if your car breaks down, right? You have a problem. You have a broken car. The mechanic has a solution. The solution is you'll get your car working. Obviously, you're going to pay to get that done. Well, it's the same thing here, but only we're in the digital world. And the nice thing about the digital world is that there's a lot less overhead. We don't have to pay for a shop. We don't have to pay for tools and all this other thing. I mean, there are tools out there for digital stuff too, but you know what I mean? Like expensive, like lifts to lift the car up and stuff like that. So what's the secret? How do you actually get going on this? How do you get clients with this? How can you start making money with this? And the secret is that you need to identify their pain. What is it that they ultimately truly want at the end of the day that's going to get them to take out their wallet and eventually decide to do business with you, right? And from that point, once you identify what that pain is, your job is to become the bridge, okay? So think of it like, you know, like a bridge. This is where they are. This is where they want to be. You're the bridge in between to where they want to go. And that's why they'd be willing to pay you for that. Now, if you watch my videos, you have so much at your disposal already. If you haven't watched my videos yet, like I said, make sure you're subscribed. Go check them out. I got a lot of free content here on YouTube, and I've talked a lot about different things that you can do, different services that you can provide to business owners to help them. But with that being said, this is usually what ends up happening. You might be thinking that you're afraid to start. And this is perfectly normal. I remember when I was starting out, I was younger, I was in a band, I had long hair because I was in a band, I didn't look the most professional. And for me, that kind of made me afraid to actually get started. But I know for a lot of other people out there, they're afraid to start because maybe they feel they're not experienced enough. They're afraid to start because they don't know where to start. They're afraid to start because they're not confident in their ability to actually get them results. And all of that is okay. All of that is perfectly normal. But the thing is you actually are going to have to just get started. And the reason why that this is normal is because you don't have a clear path to follow. It's like having a destination in mind that you want to go to, and you get in the car, but you have no GPS to follow. So how are you going to get to that destination? Or you have no map if we're talking old school, right? So how are you going to get to that destination? And it's exactly the same thing in the digital sense too. If you want to build a real business that's successful, that is growing, that allows you to have the freedom, that allows you to get clients, then you're going to have a clear path to follow if you want to see results. And some of you may even just be feeling stuck. And I've been there before too. Like maybe you start working on something and all of a sudden you get at a roadblock and you just can't seem to get past it. It's kind of like you're just spinning your wheels and nothing's really happening. And if you're feeling that way, again, I've been there too. I think one of the cool parts about even like me doing YouTube videos and stuff like that is along the way, I get to share some of my failures with you, some of my successes, but just remember that even though you might see more of my successes on here, because I know that's what people are really interested in, I've had my fair amount of failures as well. So that happens to all of us. But here's what I know. Like anything, you get good at something by actually doing, right? If you want to get good at something, you need to actually get out there and start doing it. Like if you wanted to learn how to program and code something, rather than reading a bunch of books on coding, which is great, and I mean, you still want to consume stuff like that, but a lot of people, they get stuck in a grind where they're just constantly learning, but they're not actually doing. If you want to get really good at something like programming, for example, and I'm not suggesting you get good at programming, but I'm just saying as an example because it's easy to understand, you would get really good at it by actually developing something, like building out, like an app or something if you wanted to become an app developer. You would get really good at it by actually just starting, because as you start to put the app together, you might get to a point, well, how do I create a sign-up form for my app? Well, then it forces you to actually problem solve and figure it out. So you get good by doing something. And which is why I'm thinking about, I'm holding, but I haven't quite decided 100% if I'm going to hold it yet. It just depends if we get enough interest. But I'm thinking about holding a 5-day Get a Client Challenge. And the reason why this could be so beneficial for you is that we have lots of clients that pay us decent amount of money. In fact, some of our clients, they'll pay $1,000 a month or $500 a month. And these are recurring payments that come in every single month. Again, because we're solving a very, very valuable problem for them. So because we solve that problem, they have no problem paying us that. So if you would like me to do this and you think that this would be something that's beneficial to you, what I'd like you to do is head over to Facebook. And I've got a group that I created over there called Digital Marketing Incubator. And you can go there. I've uploaded a video in the announcement section of the group with the details of how to show you're interested. And if you want to join this group, you come here, you just answer 3 simple questions just to make sure I know where you came from. And then I will then go ahead and approve you to join this group. This group is free. If I decide to do this 5-day challenge, this 5-day Get a Client Challenge, it will also be free, which is why I want to make sure that there's interest out there before I actually just decide to go do it, because I don't want to waste my time if no one's interested. So go and join this group if that does interest you. I'll also leave a link in the description below to the group, and just join it, watch the announcement video, and then let me know that you're interested. But with that being said, I think that this is an awesome idea, and I hope that everyone else will be as receptive to it as I think that they're going to be, that I think you'll be. And yeah, just let me know. Also, it helped me out a lot if you'd comment on this video too, and just let me know what you thought. And let me know if you think this sounds like a good idea. But anyways, guys, I wanted to keep this video simple, straightforward, to the point. No need to cloud it up. That's what we got going on. Digital marketing services is a great way to get started working remotely, working from home, making money online. There's businesses out there that need help. You can use digital marketing services to help them. I know a lot of you haven't gotten started because you feel like you don't have a clear-cut plan, or you feel like you might have hit a roadblock, or you might have just let fear stop you. I want to help you solve that by holding this 5-day Get a Client Challenge. I just need to know that there's enough interest. You can show me that you're interested by heading over to that Facebook group, joining it by answering 3 simple questions and watching the video. And of course, commenting here on the channel will help as well. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I've got another video for you to check out as well on the screen right now. Go check that one out. It's awesome. But until next time, guys, I will see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.